Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tammy Faye, and today we are still in the Christmas in July. So I am going to be making a candy cane fence. This fence is portable so that you can move it to storage and bring it back out as needed every year. It's a very simple fence to make. You know, you guys, I like to keep it simple. So what I did is I went to Home Depot and bought 6 1x4s. They come in 8-foot length, and the first size I'm going to be cutting is the 48-inch, and you're just going to cut one board half in two. And what I did is I took my measuring tape, I measured it to 48 inches, I took my pencil, marked it there, and then I come over here on this other at the bottom and mark it again. You may be so good you don't have to do this, but I'm not that good, so I have to. So then I just mark my half in two, okay? We're gonna be doing a 54-inch, we're gonna be doing a 48-inch, and a 42-inch. And this will give you the different staggered heights of your candy cane fence. Y'all, this is so cute. You're gonna love it when it's done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this. So I cut my 48-inch ones, but you guys do it the way you want to, but for me, to make it easier, I went ahead and marked each of these boards so I don't have to remeasure later on. Oh, is this a 48? Is this one? No. Just go ahead and do these together. They're written on, so you can't get them wrong. Man, it sure feels like a Christmas in July here in Florida. It is hot out here and it's like 5:30 in the evening. Okay, so what I've done now is I've cut all my boards to the length that we need, and I've laid down my 2 8-foot boards uncut, and I placed them, if you're measuring from the inside of each board, 16 inches apart. So each of these boards were 16 inches in between them when you lay them down. Okay, and I'm working with the bottom now. So what I'm gonna do to make sure all of my boards are lined up even is I'm gonna make each one of them 6 inches. So that first one is 6 inches, and you're gonna start off with your 48-inch board. And then I'm gonna measure this one, and this one needs to go back a little bit. So that's 6 inches. And then I'm just gonna go down and make sure that all the rest of them are 6 inches from the tip of the bottom of my 8-foot board, okay? I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we attached a 1.5-inch screw into the end of the fence so it'll stabilize it while we put the rest of them in. Okay, I got it laid out. And what I ended up having to do was, well, I went ahead and attached these end boards, and then I measured in between each one to try to get them as even as I could, and I came out with like 9 3/4 in between each one. When I got to the end down there, it was a little iffy, so it may be off a smidgen, but I don't think it's gonna matter, y'all, when you put it together. It's gonna be so cute. But if you're that, I'm pretty particular with this stuff, but if you're even more so than I am, then maybe you can get it down to the wire and let me know, because it may be off like maybe 1/4 of an inch or something down on the very end. But so now what I did, once I figured out it's 9 1/4, I had to 3/4, I had to go back and measure the ends down here and make sure that the bottom of my fence was all 6 inches. So it's all 6 inches. I didn't realize my grass was so tall. We started cutting the back here and didn't get finished with the rest. So I've had to actually maneuver around this grass too. So we've had so much rain here in Florida. But anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead and attach it. I was gonna paint it first and then attach it, but I had to do so many markings on some of it till I didn't really want to go through all that. So you do it the way you want to do it. You know my old saying, you do you. So, see you in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of these bolts in, and then I'll see you in a second, okay?
Low battery.
No low battery. Okay, I found these at Home Depot, and as you can see, it has a little hole right there. See that? Okay, there's our attachment we made. This is the simplest way and the cheapest way I could find to do this. I'm just going to put this 4-foot rebar as close to the wood as you can get it. That's going to stabilize it more, and then just hammer it in. All right, good and sturdy, y'all. It's not going to fall.
Don't shake it too much.
It's been a couple of days since we worked on this fence project for Christmas in July. I had to figure out a way to put the stripes on it. So I thought about chalking it, like with the chalk line, but that to me, I don't think I could do that and do it straight. So I went to Family Dollar and I bought some tape, and I think I paid like $4 for it. But let me tell y'all something, this is absolutely, to me, the easiest way to go, seriously. And what I did was, I started at the bottom and worked my way up to the top. You may do it totally opposite, that's fine. But anyway, so I've got that done, finished. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna paint this whole thing white, cover up my little sloppy painting right here when I was putting that red on. But I'm going to cover it up, and when we take it off, we should have a nice candy cane fence, and then we're going to decorate it with some garland. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get that done. Okay. I wanted to show y'all that when you put your tape down there, do your paintbrush this way, away from the paint. Because see, if you do it this way, your paint's more likely to go underneath this tape and cause a mess up. So see, I'm going to do it this way, okay, and then you can paint it. Okay, y'all, I'm going to just peel one corner off to let y'all see what this is going to look like, and then I'll peel the rest. Okay, I got a little spot right there. I'll do some little touch-ups. All right, so that it come out nice and clean and clear, but like I said, just make sure that tape is down, and when you paint this way or that way. Just make sure it's down. Do it the way you want, but I would do it that way. So I found this old garland in my shed, and I wanted to give this snow, but I didn't want to go out and buy anything. I wanted to kind of use what I had here. So what I'm doing now is I've just kind of, as you can see, I've just kind of tipped the ends of this garland here. And I want to give the flowers just a little bit of snow. So I'm not going to do a whole lot on that, just a little bit here, because after all, it is in the snow, right? Let's see. And once you put this on the fence, you'll probably have to go back if you see that your snow's not quite right and kind of touch it up a little bit more. But that's what I'm doing now. Okay, I cut some twine, pretty thick twine, and I'm just going to take and double knot this here. I know y'all, I've got paint all over me. And I'm just going to tie one more knot in this. Okay, we can cut this to hide it. All right. Okay, y'all, here's the finished project. I'm actually going to add white lights to my fence, and I'm going to put lanterns on each end at Christmas time. Use your own ideas and turn this little cute fence into something wonderful and uniquely you. And I will see you next time on Forever Tammy Faye when we build again.